So we have got to get prepared to go on the ultimate adventure with Onyx Off-Road. We're headed down to Lake Powell, and we're gonna go camping in this van. Hillbilly's not, because we're going on a weekend. But Colton's going, and the boss is going. So we gotta get this inside, finish it up, skid plates back in it, and we're gonna load it up and head for Lake Powell.
Let's get the van fired up and pulled into the shop, put the skid plates back in it. We have to move driver front top link up a hole so it clears the drive line, maybe 2 holes so it clears the drive line. We won't know until we look at it. Here goes nothing.
All right, you guys heard it. Me, Robbie, and Demery, the boss, we're gonna go camping in this thing. We're gonna be headed down to Lake Powell to overland the bread van. We never got to when we went to Arizona because, like you guys all seen, we were 5 days late. Hillbilly coming in hot. Now we get the opportunity to go down and overland in this thing, see how it does. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's get this door opened up for Hillbilly. But yeah, we'll be bringing you guys along. First, we gotta fix a few things. Oh, right. All right, let's make a list of everything we gotta do.
Link, brakes.
Brakes, bleed brakes, the correct way.
Add 4 inches or make the ORI stick out 4 inches because he's gonna be driving a lot more. So we're gonna raise the ride height for a little bit more comfort.
In that second stage.
Second chamber.
Yeah.
Yep.
So adjust ORIs, skid plates,
door.
What'd you do to the door?
Opened it. It won't close.
Doghouse.
Yep, the whole doghouse thing.
Tighten up anything that's going to be rattling in the inside.
Yeah.
Bunk beds.
Find all rattles.
Yeah, find all the rattles.
Tighten up mirrors.
That's part of a rattle.
When you go about 25 miles an hour, the wind pushes them in.
I think that's pretty much it.
Oh, passenger seat.
I think that's good for now.
If you think of anything else,
We'll write her down.
write my handy dandy notebook. So let's go up and start doing it.
All right, so I'm just working on getting this upper link pulled out, and we're gonna move it up because
Show them what's going on.
I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but the drive shaft hits the link at full stuff pretty much. So when the axle's all the way up, the drive shaft is into the link.
Well, and if we add 4 more inches or however much to those ORIs,
we're gonna
that will
add
help.
more.
For
It'll
cruising.
help, yes, but like if you hit a bump and then that hits it and you're in 4-wheel drive and everything's going quick, then it has a chance of just hitting this and throwing the drive shaft out and
'cause
breaking
if
it.
you're
so.
spinning that fast, bump it into the link.
And smash it into there. It's one thing to kind of like slowly put them together and, you know, but if it hits quick, that's kind of the bigger problem. It rubbing happens. Yeah, stuff's gonna happen like that. But if it's gonna hit, you guys get it. If this hits this at high speeds and this is spinning, that's not good. So we're gonna try to fix that.
Hey, you messed up my stroke.
Let me just move my head out of the way.
All right, you can take the ratchet out of the way now. You can. It's loose.
It's not out.
It's loose.
It's not out.
It's out.
You bully, why you gotta be so mean?
Look at that zip tie, Billy. Look how long the tail is.
I know. How long do you think it's been that way?
I don't know.
Since it went to SEMA?
That just shows that like we were in a hurry. SEMA time.
Keep going.
All right, so we got these. We're just move the rear side of the link up one, because that's closer to the issue. And then we're gonna test it, and if it still doesn't clear, then we'll move the front of the link up a hole and test it again. But we're just gonna only move the back of the link right now, because the more we move it up, the closer it gets to this. There's not much clearance. That's the lowest hole you can do.
Yep.
Because you can't get a bolt in this one. Hopefully it just works.
Yeah. Okay, what are we looking for, Owen?
I'm just watching the drive shaft to link clearance. Plenty of clearance on the drive shaft. But as you can see, I don't think we can go up on the front because it's already
Oh, it's gonna hit.
right. It's already hitting.
It's hitting right now.
It's hitting.
Well, we could just get rid of the front drive line.
Kind of needs 4-wheel drive. I think
Let's get Sean and see.
we're gonna have to shorten the upper links. we'll have to move the upper links back down to the holes they were in and shorten the upper links. And what that'll do is twist the front axle back, lowering the drive shaft.
3 guys on their knees.
We ran into this issue that we were talking about that could have been a possible issue. It's now hitting the skid plate mount, but there's plenty of clearance on the drive shaft. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna lower it back down to where it was, where it's gonna hit the drive shaft, and then we're gonna rotate the pinion. It's pointing like up right now. We're gonna rotate it back a little bit, which will lower the drive shaft and get it away from that link. It's not gonna be the perfect drive shaft angle for what you want, but this isn't gonna go on the highway in 4-wheel drive. When it's in 4-wheel drive, you're gonna be going relatively slow. It's really not gonna ever be a problem. So we're gonna kind of compromise in the middle.
This thing doesn't do over 30 miles an hour now anyways.
Yeah.
When it has those 8-to-1 gear ratio transfer case.
Yep. So
basically what you're saying is you're going to add more caster.
Yeah, we're gonna rotate the axle back, adding more caster to the knuckles, which will make it handle better on the highway anyways. So, and this is gonna go get a little bit of highway miles on it. It's kind of a win-win with one minor fail. So what we're gonna try right now is we're gonna move this one back down to where it was, and then I'm gonna move the front up to the highest hole here, and that'll kind of kick this like that. So it might clear this and it might clear this, but it also might not. We're just trying different placements until we find something that's gonna give us the most clearance. That's why we leave adjustment and everything. Way too far. Too far again.
You don't get it in the hole?
Somewhere in the middle there.
That moving this up a hole is gonna cause the axle to roll back.
And that might give us that 1/8 of
So,
inch that we were...
Yeah, it'll do both things. It'll kind of rotate the axle back a little bit and hopefully bring it up a little bit too. Maybe that's all it needs.
Maybe.
Okay, so we got the rear of the link brought back down and the front of the link brought up. So now we're gonna lower it back down and check clearances again. Clearing up top, so that's good.
Oh yeah, we're way further away.
Drive shaft is clearing right now, but it's
how
not
long?
going to.
Yeah, once
But you're almost bumped out with your eyes.
So we're gonna.
Because those don't bump all the way where the chrome disappears.
no.
You can see the line, yeah.
No, they'll go to there, but it's going to hit.
before that.
So we're gonna have to kick the pinion back just a hair. We're just gonna have to do that and see if that helps.
Let's do it.
Well, let's do that with it on the ground.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just so we can.
No,
we
we
don't want to
can't.
take the pinion too far.
No, we can't,
Why can't we?
because we can't spin the link, because it's got the brake line on it.
You can still take one link out at a time.
No. We're working on shortening these upper links right now. It's gonna kick the front axle back, but this one's got a brake line on it. Normally you'd be able just to spin the link. Like you loosen these jam nuts.
Which we'll use this one
Yeah,
to spin
we
the
can
link.
do this one that way, but this one's got the brake line. So we're gonna have to pull this joint out and then just screw the joint in and put it back. Same thing, just a little bit more work that we'll have to do on this one. Just shorten them up about 1/2 inch or so, point the pinion down, and hopefully clear. Because this is the last thing we can do before bringing out a grinder. So this one, since when we rotate this link, we're doing both joints at the same time, we'll rotate this once for rotating this in twice to make them both the same. Because we're only doing half on this one. So
get this one out, count the turns you do, so we know how much to do this one.
yep. We left them loose because we're smart.
Well, I told you to.
Because you told me to. Go 1,
That was 2.
2, 3, 4. So 2 rotations on this link.
1, 2.
That looked like it pushed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's pushing. Those are pushing out.
No, they're pulling in.
Pulling in.
You're a lot closer than what your net was.
Did. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we're bringing these links, shortening them, bringing the top of the axle back.
Didn't move really at all.
Let's go 1.
That would be 5 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
It still didn't move. That pinion's barely. It's still almost the same spot when we started.
Let's try it. I bet it moved more than you think.
Well, when it goes down, it's going to roll up more. Right now, Dude, that's money.
Clearing?
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, now that we got everything clearing on the drive shaft, let's see if it's going to shift into neutral and then two-wheel drive. They're moving.
Yeah, but it works best when it's around.
Yeah. But even before, it wouldn't do that, period.
Yeah.
What?
Sweet.
Everything's working right.
All right, so now we're gonna go around and tighten stuff up, like this bolt, for example. First one I touched, loose. So we're gonna go around tightening everything up like that, making sure everything's tight, and also going through. There's a couple rattles we have, and on the inside, we're gonna try to eliminate the rattles because when you're on a road trip and something's rattling around, it gets really annoying. So we're gonna try to go through and eliminate all that and just make sure everything's tight.
So I think when me and Hector were in Arizona, remember the vibration between there. We had to stick a piece of, I think it was a paper towel actually.
Oh, in there.
Because the skin's vibrating against the aluminum angle piece. Yeah. So on the other side, we'll do that. We can put something, even cut a little piece of rubber.
Yeah,
Just sit in there for now. And then the bed is tied down here with the legs. So we can tighten those ones down. And then we can get with Sean and see if it's okay if we put that other bed in.
It gets heavy after a long distance.
Yeah. Oh!
Who's holding it?
Nobody! You just clocked Hector right in the head. So the guys are putting the bed in, and I just remembered the little black caster things. I need 2 more. So I'm gonna go on a mission, find 2 more for the new bed that we're putting in. All right, look, check it out, you guys. I found 2 of them. I'm gonna give them to Hillbilly.
We have hammers.
3 Stooges hanging out in the back of a red van.
Look, we got the other bed installed.
Looks good.
Now we're gonna go to lunch. And when we get back from lunch, we're gonna bleed some brakes. We're going to lunch.
Lunch, Hector.
Lunch? Ay, kumba?
Ay, caramba?
Okay, so we just got back from lunch, and I drug the nitrogen bottle out of the corner because we're gonna up the ride height. We set it nice and low for the first time we took it out, because for rock crawling, you want it to sit nice and low, nice and stable and everything. But he's gonna go overlanding and be driving a lot more distance. So we're setting the ride height a little bit taller, making it a more comfortable ride for him. And also it's settled. So it's actually like an inch lower than we set it, because it, you know, once you're cycling the suspension, it kind of settled down. So we're gonna bring it up to 5 inches of shock showing, and that should be pretty dang good. It should get them into that second chamber. So these ORIs, I have 2 chambers, and if you have 5 inches of chrome showing, you're in a second chamber of the shock, which will make it a softer ride height. So all for comfort. This hooks up in both of them, so it fills both of them. And then if one side's a little bit heavier, you can shut off one side and fill just one side, so you can level it out and make it. So we'll just measure them once we have 5 inches of showing on both sides.
Fill in the bottom, because you already have the pressure on
Yeah, so the top is for the stiffness of the shock. You set it at about 100, I think, with these ORIs, and then the bottom, you just add until you get the desired ride height.
Okay, do you want a tape measure?
Yes, we will need a tape measure.
Tape? Yep. Thanks, bro. Is it gonna lift it?
No, we got up pressure.
Okay, well that didn't go as planned at all, but Owen's just double checking. And it could be because Sean's sitting inside the cab, hanging out. But he's not hanging out. Let me show you guys what Sean's doing. What's up, Sean?
Bolting stuff together.
Getting, final install?
I doubt it. Final for now, anyway.
For now.
For now, anyways. I'm sure we'll take it out 6 more times.
That's okay. I think Owen has it figured out.
You know, I was saying one end of the ORI sets the dampening, one side sets the ride height. I remembered it as the top one, but Sean and Hillbilly remembered it as the bottom one. So 2 against 1, we went with the bottom one. And I think we're gonna switch back to the top and See if
The top feels the ride height.
that's what I'm thinking.
It's opposite of what you think.
Yeah, it's opposite of what we.
So there's still 100
thought
psi in there.
I put it back to 150.
Okay.
So we're gonna switch to the top, see if that changes the ride height.
While Owen's doing that, I hear like a blow dryer. Is he over here blow drying his hair?
No. Building wiring harness for the plugs in the doghouse.
You're hooking up the plugs for the cell phone chargers?
Yep, and then we'll do the plug for the cigarette lighters to take the pneumatic. Is that what it's called? Pneumatic?
I think pneumatic.
Fridge.
I'm just getting the nitrogen bottle hooked up to the top of the ORIs. We should see a little bit more of a cause and effect happen here, hopefully. Sean says it'll work.
Oh, measure 'em.
That's 4. We gotta go 5. But do you go from the chrome or do you go from where it bottoms out?
5 from the bottom. All right, so we're at 3.5. So
There's less.
all of our 5 inches are way off. So we still have to go up more. 4.25. It's gonna be really tall.
Of course it was tall to begin with before.
3 3/4 exact.
You want to?
There you go.
All right, so Hillbilly's side's at 5 inches now, but this side's at 5 3/4. So we're gonna have to let a little bit of air out of this side down to 5 inches.
4 3/4.
So I think we got it all. Both sides are the exact same, and it's all leveled out. We shook it, and it's staying right where it is. So we're gonna unhook the front and move to the back and do the same thing. So you guys saw the process in the front, so I'm just gonna hurry and do the back, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like at its new ride height.
So after I built the wiring harness for these the cigarette lighter, or not cigarette lighters, but USBs and micro C chargers, I decided better put a fusible link in there just so if something was to happen, the fuse will blow and not have any issues with the wiring. That's what I did. Let's see if we have power. I see a blue light. What about this side?
Is that ignition power?
5 for the fair.
Another blue light.
Is that the ignition power or just?
That's constant power, so that way you don't have to have ignition on to charge things.
So it'll always be on.
And they're LEDs, so they won't kill the battery very fast at all, especially running dual batteries and starting it every day.
Heck yeah.
Now, we still need to do brake. Let's look at the list. I haven't marked nothing yet, so links are half done. Because the reason they're half done is because Titan. Brakes still need to be done. ORIs are done. Skid plates,
Not done.
door,
Done.
Fixed?
done. Doghouse,
Not done.
we'll mark dog off.
Just waiting on you.
Find all rattles,
Yep.
done. Titan mirrors,
Done.
passenger seat.
We're waiting for the doghouse. There's just room.
Okay, I think all we got is brake and skid plate.
Okay, I gotta just. So we're talking. Okay, we don't want any rattles. We fixed all the rattles, but there's one that we didn't fix, and it's the bed. But how we had it basically hard hooked, like screwed in, to where we'd have to use a wrench every single time to fold the bed down. But we had it to where you push it all the way up against where it's put away, and the brackets will hold it, but it still does the rattling. So then we're all sitting there talking like, oh, well, you should go get the pins with the little balls and the springs and just drill a hole, stuff it through. Owen's like, can't find them anywhere. When he went to go find the red pins for the seats and that, couldn't find him anywhere. Sean, knowing Sean, he just secretly walks away, all quiet. We're all sitting there talking. All of a sudden, Sean comes up, hands Owen a handful. Owen just turns around. Yeah, we can just use these. Seriously.
Yeah. What does Sean not
Yeah,
have?
Sean has everything in his box
I guess when you,
or in his area.
like you say, I guess when you build custom cars for 30 plus years, you'll end up with everything.
Yeah, and they're like not just any. They're like
Fancy.
yeah.
They got buttons on them.
That's exactly what we need.
It's like that one thing that you keep and like, oh, I'm never gonna need
Yeah.
that. And then 10 years later, you need that exact thing.
We'll have to drill them out.
Oh yeah, we'll have to drill them.
Right here, see that? It holds the bed, but it's still wiggling, showing. Yeah. Still, you would get vibrating. So we're just gonna drill those out and have them pop through the bed here and hold.
Okay, so now we're gonna go up, tighten the links up. So now that we know everything clears, get the links tightened up and the skid plate installed. And then all we really have is brakes, and then we can go for a test drive. Now installing the skid plate.
Do we remember how?
I need 3 more or 2 more.
No, man.
Now I gotta go through and tighten up 10,000 Allen heads. Sean could have went a few less, but
I think it looks good though.
Yeah, don't break them out.
That it?
that I believe is it.
Full belly pan. Back at it. All right, it's that time. Bleeding the brakes. So we got 2 master cylinders up front. One runs front, one runs the rear. When we go to bleeding them, whether we start on the passenger side, we got to crack breather the front and the rear. Same time, so it's using both master cylinders because it's a dual thingy-majig. Before, it was like pushing one side, and then we'd bleed the other side, and then it'd push the other way. We want it the same amount of pressure at the same time.
Hector's pumping. I'm cracking line bleeders, and Colin's going to be watching through the camera to make sure we don't run out of brake fluid, so you won't be able to watch us do this process. Pumping?
Yep. Yep.
He's good.
Hold!
Holding.
Okay, so I've been hooking up and wiring and the secondary cigarette lighter, so the Domatic cooler can have something to plug into in the back. Sean's been doing doghouse, finishing up the doghouse and the seats. Colton's been rounding up tools, camera gear, and anything that he thinks that they may need on this adventure. Let's plug this Domatic in and make sure that my wiring is good. Oh yeah, my wiring is good.
Get a USB up there. So this bad boy ready for us?
It's beyond ready. Hector's just finished up cleaning and the van will be done.
All right, the day has come. We are headed on the ultimate adventure with Onyx. So the guys got the bread van all ready to go. Let's get this thing loaded up and let's get down to Lake Powell. So our epic adventure is gonna start at Lake Powell, and we're either gonna do a loop or we're gonna go to Escalante. I'm not really sure the exact route, but we're gonna have a file folder for you guys that have Onyx to be able to see exactly where we went. There's gonna be pictures, there's gonna be waypoints, there's gonna be a map. It's gonna be awesome. Make sure you download Onyx, click the link in the description. You can get the free version, you can get the premium or the elite. The elite is gonna show you the most stuff, and you guys can follow along on this adventure. All right, we got the built-in ramp system going. This sucker loaded. We got Lake Powell to go fishing. I mean, camping in.
Sounds so good.
I know. All right, we are locked, strapped, loaded, and ready to go. I'm a little sad that that man right there is not going camping with us, but you know what?
We're gonna be able to survive without him?
We're Eskimo mountain men, and he's afraid of the cold, so we're leaving him home. Yeah, he doesn't want to go camping.
Who's the one in the new fancy merch?
He doesn't want to go
Staying warm?
camping. He doesn't want to go camping because he'll be cold, and he doesn't want to go with us because we all have to sleep in the van.
Have you ever slept in a snow cave?
I haven't camped since I was 6 years old.
Hillbilly.
Sleeping out on your tramp is not camping.
I want you to be prepared. If you see a red flare, shoot.
You have to come get us.
Yeah. We all have service.
Okay?
I don't know if Red Flare will be able to shoot high enough to see from there to here.
We'll make sure you're watching.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
As long as it's before 8 o'clock, you're fine.
All right, we are on the road to our rugged adventure with Onyx Off-Road.
Very fun.
We're going to Love's. I was just about to tell everybody.
Oh.
So we're gonna stop at Love's and we're gonna fuel up and get the off-road bread van all gassed up. Then we gotta go stop at Walmart, get a few things for our trip, and then we're ready to roll. Okay? Good. All right, we made it to Love's. Get some diesel in the tow rig. We're just admiring our RV. It is an RV for this. It's so pretty. Love it. Love everything about it. So nice. We're gonna have fun. I want to show you the spot that we're going to. I don't remember the name, but it's down by Lake Powell. So we're gonna put a picture on screen. We're gonna wake up to that tomorrow because we're camping on the edge of the cliff. It's gonna be great, and I'm excited. I'm excited to take you guys with. 18 gallons. It's a 20-gallon tank, so we are full. Hit the road. If I can hang that up. All right, so since we are active campers and we have all the gear and supplies and everything because we go camping all the time, we don't have to actually go into Walmart for anything besides everything because none of us are campers, and we're gonna be, where's my finger? We're gonna be camping in that right there for 3 days. So let's go ahead and get an air mattress and a bunch of supplies. Are you excited, Glam?
I'm actually really excited.
This
weather's perfect.
It's perfect weather. It's so warm.
Oh yeah.
It's the best. All right, we're crushing it, okay? We're ready to camp for the next 3 days. We've got our s'mores makers, we got our queen size bed, some water, we got a toilet. Demery was trying to get us to get her shelter, but we are campers.
A toilet shelter.
Yeah, she wants a toilet shelter, but you know what? We are campers. We don't need a toilet shelter. We're gonna be in wilderness, surviving. We got sleeping bags. Oh, you need a tent.
You need a tent.
Colton needs a tent. Oh, we got garbage bags, pack in, pack out.
He doesn't need a tent. He doesn't
We
need
got
a
bags for
shelter.
Demery to poop in.
I'm not pooping.
We need a buddy heater, but not a propane one. We need an electric heater that we can plug in. Oh, dude, there's your tents. Which one are you gonna get?
I saw some kid tents.
So the thinking, probably not. I don't want a big tent.
But don't you need an air mattress for your tent?
No.
You don't need an air
Find a
mattress?
roll-out pad or something.
Oh my gosh, Colton's not gonna be sleeping in luxury. I feel like I can tell Demery's gonna need this. So,
No,
you don't want this? Are you gonna regret it?
probably.
Okay. I'll be able to say I told you so.
So as long as you guys aren't going to be getting scared and trying to come in the tent with me, I think this one-person tent is going to be fun.
Get it?
Because I'm not very tall.
I don't know why you wouldn't sleep on an air mattress, but that's up to you. We're not fishermen, so we don't need any of the fishing supplies. The boss, do you need anything?
I don't know.
You're gonna know what we need once we leave. You could say we're really getting loaded down with stuff. We're gonna be the most prepared little campers.
I think we got it.
Colton's gonna be sleeping in a tent. Look, we got all the essentials. Colton, do you need a blankie?
This is a throw blanket. Is that too little?
We can get some more throws.
He's holding the back tent.
All right, build a fire. You're gonna build a fire? Second we get there, Colton's building the fire. We're leaving Walmart. We are expert glampers now, and we are headed off on our rugged adventure just about. The weather is holding real nice. It's looking great still. The weather is so beautiful. So anyway, we're gonna be sleeping like kings and queens tonight in our air mattresses and heated blankets. We are locked down, loaded. We got everything in the back, and we are ready to get to Lake Powell on our rugged adventure. So warm. Let's go. You're driving. Okay, Colton's driving. Well, when in Rome and you're passing through Glendale, you might as well stop and see your friend Paul at Fab Rats. There's the willies they just gave away. Must be waiting for the winner. Look, there's the fake winner of the Onyx Build Challenge. There's the real winner right there. But I just want to recount. All right, so we just stopped in and talked with our buddy Paul. Said hi, checked out what he's got going on at the Fab Rats there in Glendale. And we're on the road again, headed down to Kanab. We're gonna meet Josh from Onyx Off-Road. He's got the Onyx bus that we built last year. And we're gonna head out and do some camping. It's gonna be fun. Are you excited?
No.
I knew it. Well, look at that. There's a bus we built, all wrapped up and names all over it. So we made it to our destination for the truck in Big Water by Lake Powell. And we are gonna be using our Onyx off-road maps. We're gonna be doing a 120-mile loop starting here. We're gonna go through Big Water. We're gonna go Smoky Mountain Road. We're gonna go up left-hand Collett Canyon Road. And then we're gonna go to 4 Mile Bench Road. We're gonna double back down through Cottonwood Canyon. And we are going to do a 109-mile loop. It's gonna be fun. Let's go get unloaded. All right, it's getting dark. So you're probably not gonna get to watch much unloading, but we're gonna be driving about 30 miles into camp. So once we get to camp, we'll have some light. We'll be able to show you guys what we're up to. Pushing the truck forward. Colton, you good?
I'm loving it.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my drink.
I'll get it.
Yeah. Now check this out. We got the beds laid down. We got the air mattress pumped up. And we're gonna get ready to glam.
Hey, just because you come out here doesn't mean you have to sleep uncomfortable.
No, we're in an RV.
You bring the comfort with you.
Absolutely. So after we get our air mattress set up, me and Demery kind of get situated in here. We have pillows up top, got throw blankets in the back shelf. Then we're gonna set up Colt's tent.
My tent, I think it's gonna go right there.
Yeah, where you're locked when you lean. Colton's roughing it. We got Josh in the Onyx bus.
You got plenty of room.
Oh, dude, we got room for. We could have got a king size.
Yeah.
Yeah, fix it.
Honestly, I was like, we're not. Hey, dude, honestly, the bus is doing pretty good. Like, I'm pretty impressed.
Yep, that's my space heater. We're overlanders now. Look, we're out here.
So cold.
Fire. We made some steak. In the Blackstone, we got the Onyx bus. We got a windbreak. Colton's got his tent right there.
Yes.
It's exactly what you draw when you're a child and you draw a tent.
Oh yeah.
We're loving it.
This is why.
There's the RV. I love that space heater.